What's up, you guys? It's Caleb back again with another video, and since it's now 2018, I decided that I'd like to do a review on what I keep in my gig bag, because starting this year I'm actually going to downsize this kit quite a bit, and I want to take a second to show you guys what I've been running for the past couple years in my gig bag. Let's do it. So first off, let's talk about the bag. This is actually a Lebron James Nike backpack. I assume it's probably for like sports gear, but for me and for my audio equipment, it works perfectly. It's actually pretty large, as you can see. It's got that square kind of body. It can fit quite a bit of gear inside this bad boy. So let's break it open and see what I got. Okay, first thing is up top, I have an SM58. Let me just give you some advice. A valuable piece of audio hardware that you need to own is your own vocal mic. Now, I chose a SHURE SM58 because 9 times out of 10, when you go to a venue, they're gonna be using these microphones for vocals, so your microphone's gonna fit in seamlessly with their setup. Vocal mic, very important. Next up, I have my SHURE in-ear monitors. In my setup, I run a click track in my ears along with some samples so that I can keep track of where I am while I'm drumming and rapping during a PLH set. Very, very important. Okay, let's get into, I guess, this top section. I have a Switchcraft audio video direct box. Basically, this is called a DI box. Remember, this is what I use and what I've been using for the past couple years, so nothing in here is brand new. It's all been tried and tested. I'm still running a FireWire interface in my setup. So here's my FireWire cable, power supply, my MIDI controller power supply, my laptop power supply. This is a 1/4-inch extension so that my headphones, it doesn't pull on my head when I'm trying to move around. So it's a stereo 1/4-inch cable that comes out of my interface. Last but not least, USB cable. So that's all the cabling that goes inside my bag. As you can tell, just in this top pouch, it's a lot of stuff. Down at the bottom here, there's another compartment where I keep an old school, but like I said, tried and tested audio interface. This is the ProFire 610. This is everything I need on stage. So each one of these outputs can go out to a headphone mix. Also, the main out is gonna go out to the engineer. And I can control the volume of my main output. And then, like I said, I'm running FireWire, so this is going FireWire to my laptop. But as you all know, most MacBooks do not come with FireWire anymore. So that is why I'm still running an older MacBook Pro. Which takes me to my next thing, which is my computer. So here's one of my 2 MacBook Pros that I run. They're older, they still have connections, including USB 3.0 and FireWire, and I need those connections in order to run my setup the way it is now. Last but not least, I am gonna bust out the old MIDI controller, which is pretty much the centerpiece of my live setup. This is the Mark I Akai Professional APC40, which came out, I'm gonna have to check the date, it must have been, I don't know, 2014 or something like that. The reason I'm running this MIDI controller for my Ableton session is because I have like some muscle memory or some touch memory that I rely on while I'm performing. In other words, if I'm rapping and drumming at the same time and I kind of reach out and either tweak like some reverb or some delay or launch a clip, I know the feel of this interface, and so when I'm reaching out and I kind of feel where the pads are, I'm literally just going off of that memory, and I might glance over real quick, but I just know this layout so well that I'm going to continue to use this until I get some time to practice with the Mark II a little bit more, and then I will bring that into my kit. So the next time I do this video, I'll show you guys kind of a more streamlined version. But as of right now, this is basically my setup. I have a MacBook Pro, an APC 40, an M audio interface going out to a DI, and of course I have my own vocal mic, my own in-ear monitors, and I am ready to go. You got your gear. Next step, set up your session, get ready for a live show, go out there and create. I hope this might inspire you guys with your live setups. If you have any questions, of course, post comments down below. I'm also gonna link everything that I have down below. Good news is, this stuff's pretty old, so most of this stuff is probably gonna be pretty cheap nowadays, but I can vouch for the fact that this setup is very, very useful if you're doing a live Ableton either mashup with a live band or you're DJing with Ableton. This is a very efficient kit and it all fits in a backpack. All right, you guys, that's about it. I want to say thank you so much for subscribing. If you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. And again, thanks each and every one of you so much. Happy New Year, peace and blessings.
To 7 outlets. Come here, come close.